Saya gembira yang akhirnya dokumentari ni keluar. Kerana macam tadi kita cakap, patutnya kita mula-mula ingat kita nak shoot 6 bulan je. Then after a while jadilah 2 tahun lebih. Pasal kita nak dapat footage, kita nak pergi interview orang. Nanti bila orang tengok episode 2 ni, okay lah, saya bagi teaser sikit. Ada artis-artis daripada Thailand. Saya rasa production team travel to Bangkok to meet some artists in Bangkok, tanya dia orang pasal cerita saya. Ada sampai ke Singapura, berjumpa kawan-kawan kita dekat sana. So also footage tu macam nanti kita akan dapat lihat footage daripada AJL, footage daripada konsert solo saya, semua yang kita nak masukkan dalam dokumentari ni lah. Also, kenapa mengambil masa yang lebih lama adalah kita tak nak rush benda tu. Kita nak benda yang betul-betul terbaik lah. Even kalau dari segi animation tu, we just want to make sure that everything looks good, everything sounds good, and kita nak make sure yang kita piecekan puzzle tu betul, dengan cara betul. Pasal ramai orang footage memang berpuluh-puluh jam punya footage, and kita dah boleh pilih 2 jam je yang terbaik. So lebih baik, I think more is safer to have more than than you don't have enough footage and all that. Yeah. But to answer your question, like, I'm really happy that the documentary is out. I know like the team has been working really hard, and saya harap documentary ini dapat memberi inspirasi lah kepada orang di luar sana.
Macam tu cakap, storyline pula bagaimana? Yelah, macam tadi kata footage
cuma Bani Chua, director. Saya pun kagum dengan cara dia mengaitkan atau menyusun semua cerita dalam dokumentari ini. Mungkin dia memerlukan perspektif orang luar, kan, to look from the outside in. Saya rasa if anybody from my internal team yang direct, kalau saya sendiri sekalipun yang direct benda ni, saya rasa tidak akan sebagus ini. Kerana kita kerana mereka lihat benda tu daripada sudut pandangan yang lain. There you go, itu dia tuan director. Jadi all the credit must go to Bani and his team for seeing the path of of how we're going to tell the story. Betul lah. Betul. Tak juga. Tapi memang banyak momen yang saya caught off guard lah. Pasal Bani ni bila dia interview saya, dia banyak taktik. Kadang-kadang bilik tu penuh dengan 20 orang, dengan soundman lah, dengan lighting, dengan itu ni. Kadang-kadang dia seorang je dengan saya. Dan saya selalu ingat bila saya dengan dia 2 orang, yang kamera tu tak on, kan? Tapi sebenarnya bila saya berbual dengan dia dah setengah jam itu, saya akan tanya dia, when are we recording? When are we shooting? Dia no, the camera has been on for the last 1 hour. So banyak yang saya punya jawapan-jawapan tu saya pun tak tahu yang kamera tengah on, kan? I think you will catch me because I have to reminisce, I have to fikir balik what happened, how was it when I was in school, how was it when I was tapi bagi saya tak ada momen yang susah sangat untuk saya jawab lah. Kerana benda tu saya rasa fans di luar sana dah tahu dah yang lebih kurang cerita tu macam mana, cuma kita bagi dalam lebih terperinci sikit lah.
Joe tadi kat dalam dia kata biar degil, nakal, jangan jahat.
Saya
pasal mana kedegilan Joe untuk menjelas seorang rapper tu?
Kedegilan, saya umur 15 saya dah tahu saya nak jadi rapper. Dan saya pun susah nak cakap apa occupation yang mungkin kalau seorang budak 15 tahun cakap sekarang, mungkin macam nak, kalau seorang anak muda umur 15 cakap dengan parents dia, I want to be a magician, umur 13 tahun, mesti orang macam but when you see the magic, then you believe. You get what I mean? So for me it was like that. Like everybody early when I told people like at 16, 17, I'm gonna be a rapper. But I still went to college. I still did pretty good in college. You know, I got my scroll, and you know, I had, if anything, I knew I had, you know, my education to fall back on. Meaning saya masa tu bersedia untuk kerja dalam bidang, saya belajar advertising and broadcasting. Ni pun lebih kurang adalah kena sikit dengan saya belajar dulu apa, tapi sifu dari profesor yang buat benda tu. But macam dulu pun bila kita cakap, oh, what do you want to be? I want to be a rapper, and people mungkin dia akan gelak. But when I rap, everybody will go shut up. They're like, oh. Macam kalau orang tu cakap, oh, I want to be a football player. Dan kalau you, kadang-kadang mekanisme kita untuk menjaga masa depan orang kita sayang tu, kita cakap, janganlah jadi player bola, jadilah doktor. Tapi kalau budak tu main bola macam Arif Ahmad, straight away you akan cakap, ni, aku boleh call ni, you got to play, let's go to JDT, let's go. You get what I mean? So for me, it was that, like, we observe, whenever I told people, like, you know, about crazy dreams, we just observe them, we take note, okay, this guy believes in me, this guy doesn't believe in me, but at the end of the day, it's your work that does the talking. Kan? Bila dah dengar lagu macam Alhamdulillah, what are you gonna say? Like, when the whole country is singing your song, then they're gonna say like, dulu kau percaya. So it's like that. So for me, yeah. Because 20 years from now, I want to know that at least I've said my piece. Kan? Ramai benda kan. Saya tak nak macam lagi 50 tahun, 30 tahun baru nak buat dokumentari pasal saya bila dah. Mungkin harap masih relevan, tapi bila dah tak relevan atau I nak shock sendiri. But at the end of the day, this is just like an extension of my work. Ini merupakan perjalanan cerita saya yang datang daripada mulut saya sendiri. Faham tak? Jadi naratif tu saya yang set. Kan? So, kadang-kadang kalau mau baca tentang seseorang tu, mungkin dia datang daripada third party. Like for instance, these stories that are going to come out in, you know, tomorrow or in a while, you know, it's coming from a third party, which there's nothing wrong with that, but that is a form of media. Kan? Macam media masa atau media, you know, radio atau TV. Tapi ini adalah produksi kita sendiri, macam album tu. Jadi kalau saya nyanyi featuring untuk lagu orang, tu lagu orang tu. Tapi kalau saya tulis lagu tu, saya rekod lagu tu, saya terbitkan lagu tu, saya print lagu tu. So for us it's like, this is our, and also to kind of like set a standard, to inspire other artists to do it. You know, like, let's be real, like, how many documentaries have you seen? Semua dokumentari yang awak tengok pasal artis-artis Malaysia, kebanyakannya orang lain buat selepas artis tu telah meninggal dunia. Saya tak nak cerita saya diceritakan oleh orang lain. Saya dah tak boleh nak call dia, nak edit balik benda tu. Takkan nak datang dalam mimpi kacau waktu macam tu. Kau tak edit. No. So for me that's that also. You know, I feel like tak ada salah untuk kita menceritakan perjalanan seni saya, kerana a big part of my journey also involves many other people. Like I cannot be here without Nico or KRU or Crash Course or Nautilus Maximus, or like, I used to be a big fan and I'm still a big fan of, these are the people that really inspire me to be a rapper. Okay? Saya rasa kalau you tanya Dato' Norman pun, cakap bila dia bagi tahu parents dia nak jadi rapper pun mesti waktu itu, but they had supported parents. So you will find like similarities in all their stories, with mine, like a supportive mother, supportive uncles, these were like my backbone masa dulu tu. Kan sebelum kita kenal siapa dalam industri, sebelum kita kenal radio DJ atau DJ kat club atau sebelum kita ada lagu pun kita dah ada niat untuk dan lepas tu bila kita start masuk kita ada daya saing tu saya memang kompetitif. Saya masih ingat lagi kalau kita buat show, kita punya goal is to just have the best show regardless who's performing. Tak kisahlah artis veteran ke, artis yang dah ada 20 album ke, kita tahu kita nak try tapau kan. Kalau kita opening act pun sometimes we do the show so good that the main act lepas tu cakap kenapa lu orang power sangat kan, kau tak buat dancer kau seorang yang nyanyi, siapa suruh lu nyanyi seorang? Kita datang dengan DJ, dengan dancer, dengan crew, dengan fans kita make sure ada 5-6 atau seorang. So it's like we really fought for our place in this industry, right? And the only reason we are here today is because the same people yang support kita 20 tahun lepas masih bersama dengan kami dan multiply. Meaning kalau diorang ada anak-anak diorang pun suka hip hop, anak-anak diorang pun appreciate music Malaysia. Bagi saya is bigger than just hip hop lah. Bagi saya dia macam perjalanan seorang anak seni dalam I wouldn't say underground but like agak alternative, independent nya rap kan. Betul.
You said you want your story to be told while you are still alive.
I want to tell it myself.
Yeah, do you think this can be developed into a book or a biography of some sort?
I mean, yeah, why not? Like into a movie. That would be a great. Maybe that's next. You never know. But what's important is like, I think it's also benda ni macam kita buat semua benda kita buat untuk peminat. Jadi kalau kita buat lagu, of course saya buat lagu kerana saya suka buat lagu, saya suka nyanyi. Tapi saya suka menghiburkan orang juga. So saya harap dokumentari ni bukan saja berbentuk informatif, tetapi juga sebagai satu hiburan. Bila awak balik kerja penat, buka TV, saya ingin compete dengan show-show lain yang ada kat TV awak tu. Saya nak curi awak punya 2 jam hidup awak kan. So if you give me 2 hours of your life, I feel like within these 2 hours we try to tell you as much as we can about myself, about my journey. Itu je.
Jo, kalau kita tengok This Is Johan ni part 1 banyak recap to Phat punya scene tau.
Of course.
Okay, so instead of This Is Johan punya dokumentari untuk ditayangkan kepada peminat-peminat, ada tak strategi individu ataupun kumpulan yang Jo sendiri nak tujukan?
Tak juga. Bagi saya, kalau orang di luar sana nak tengok, mereka boleh tengok. But this is my version of the story. You get what I mean? And yeah, I guess saya harap orang-orang yang terlibat dengan saya semua tengok benda ni. Orang-orang yang kita sebut banyak dalam dokumentari ni, saya juga harap. But also bikin sampai jadi punya hashtag tu. Sebenarnya kita selalu nak meraihkan kejayaan, tapi kita selalu nak melupakan kegagalan. Bagi saya, there's no such thing as losing. It's either you win or you learn. You don't really lose, but it's perspective kan. So macam bagi saya penting untuk saya ceritakan bagaimana saya berada bila saya jatuh, bila saya kat bawah. Dan kalau awak tengok episod tu pun nanti awak akan lihat lagi kegagalan dari segi lain, kegagalan dari segi mungkin bukan semua, not everything is a bed of roses. And Bukannya semua benda kita dapat dengan cara mudah. Kan? Gagal, kita cuba lagi. Gagal, cuba lagi. Macam radio tak nak main lagu, orang pun tak tahu cerita-cerita ni. So benda tu saya nak tunjukkan dalam dokumentari ni.
You cakap tentang dokumentari tu, Phat dan sebagainya dalam tu tadi lah kan. Kita dapat lihat emosi banyak bercerita, kawan-kawan Joe tu lah bercerita tentang perpisahan Joe dan juga Mahdi kan. Bagaimana Joe sendiri nak bercerita mengenai perkara tu, adakah emosi juga tu kan?
Ya, of course. Of course. Kita setengah benda kita cerita kita happy. Macam masa kita pergi Indonesia first time, happy, ingat balik. And of course bila benda yang macam tak berapa best, of course we're gonna be like. Tapi yang penting tak ada, yang penting dia tak ada niat iri hati atau niat macam tak perasaan dendam. Bagi saya itu yang paling penting. So kerana itu kita mudah untuk berbual tentang benda tu. It's just retelling, a story. Telling a story to people yang tak pernah dengar cerita tu. Dan of course kadang-kadang saya dapat soalan-soalan yang susah daripada director. Saya pun macam kena take a minute to compose myself, compose my thoughts. But no, I feel like I'm okay. Saya senang berbual jujur, betul-betul jujur. Ya.
Ada effort untuk kontak Malik mungkin sekali dalam dokumentari?
Tak. Pasal nama dokumentari This is Johan.
Manakah Johan is like sebahagian daripada your journey in the industry?
I feel like I know because I know the answer to whatever. If what you suggested, the answer will be no. So I wouldn't contact. Untuk dapat jawapan yang sama. Ramai lagi orang dah contact untuk macam-macam ni. And I respect that. I have to respect his position to not want to be in the limelight. So why would I disrespect him by tolong abang ni? We've already established that long time ago that he doesn't want to be in the limelight. But anyway, this is not his story, this is my story. He's part of my story, definitely. But so is my mom, so is my late dad. So he's one aspect, one element. If you watch episode 2, we move on to other things. We move on to different journey and different people. Ultimate, Sonawan, ramai dia. Saya tak call Ultimate pun, tanya dia boleh tak saya buat dokumentari. Tapi dia ada saya sebut dalam dokumentari saya. So, doesn't mean I don't wish he was here watching it, but it is what it is.
Untuk part 2, konsep dokumentari tu macam mana nanti?
Dia sambung lah, dia sambung. So okay, now we establish that to Phat stop. What do I do? Do I quit? I think you guys know the answer. But you guys might not know that I might have wanted to quit. I might have. What did I do to get re-inspired? A lot of people don't know I left the country. I was in Thailand. I became a student again. I met more people. I wanted to learn more about, international networking and how do I, maybe Malaysia is Malaysia, but what do I do outside the country to terus benda-benda. Macam saya pergi Jepun, saya pergi banyak tempat, saya menjelajah. Dan semua ni akan ada dalam episode 2. A lot of people don't know that I spent more than a year. I spent 6 months traveling 15 countries, like 40 cities, to get inspired to do hip-hop album, So all this I will speak, in episode 2. Yeah. Basically, apa yang kita nak cakap ialah don't give up. Keep it up.
Joe, towards the end of part 1, when you were describing about the breakup, you said you were lonely.
Yeah.
Were you as heartbroken as when you were kicked out from the football team?
No. mean, I was a mediocre footballer. Saya pun memang pemain simpanan pun. So, saya cuma lebih sukakan the camaraderie. Macam pergi sekolah lain, pergi main bola. Walaupun saya duduk bangku simpanan. Daripada saya main simpanan, daripada saya darjah 3 sampai saya form 5 tu saya simpanan. Saya tak pernah jadi star pun. Tapi yang ni saya star. Kan? So of course I'm not humble, but no. I mean football still is a big part of my life, but now I, in the role of a rapper, I'm the 12th man, whatever I do for, down south in Johor, I'm not a footballer, but yeah, I'm glad I'm glad you caught that. I was very sad actually. I was so sad until the point when bila dia pergi main game, saya dah bukan tim ni pun saya pergi juga. Naik bas tu, my teammates seludup saya naik bas, bawa pergi game walaupun saya tak ada dalam tim. So, yeah.
What you gonna say to Malik if he watching this?
What was I say to him? I don't know, man. How was it? I'm glad you enjoyed it. I don't know. For me, this is also one way of. Let's be real, who's keeping the Too Fat name alive? There's only one person, me. Right? So I don't see a reason to be mad at that. I'm keeping. At least I'm still talking about Too Fat. I don't see anyone else doing it from the group. My wife. Okay.
So macam tadi waktu ada satu animation macam perpisahan Too Fat tu lah kan. Like ada animation tu menarik pada saya macam jauh ke arah ada satu signboard Khabar. Satu lagi saya tak perasan Malik punya tu mungkin ada masuk ke silat atau bagaimana sebenarnya?
Tak ada lah, dia punya. Saya nak tulis Khabar pun saya tak dapat permission untuk pakai logo dia. Jadi saya tulis lah Q something sikit. Tapi orang faham. Kan masih ada undang-undang. Kita harus ikut the licensing thing.
Apa yang paling sunyi daripada perusahaan tu? Adakah nak cari melodi dan bawa letak sendiri?
For me, you know what is sunyi? Tak, itu semua tak sunyi. Pasal music. Bagi saya kursi ni pun saya boleh ketuk buat beat. Saya panggil sonar, we can make a beat. Apa yang sunyi ialah bila saya tahu reality dunia hiburan ni. Bila awak tak famous, orang layan awak macam mana, orang pandang awak macam mana. People already count me out. Dah discount lah macam okay, Muhammad ni gone lah. Kan? Dan saya tak kisah benda tu. Kalau awak nak write me off as a player dalam industri ni, tapi saya masih seorang manusia. Kan? So when people start, yang dulu ni punyalah sopan santun, dah start macam berbual kasar, dah start macam panggil orang oi, look, faham tak? Benda-benda tu macam you see the real side of people, which is actually a blessing in disguise. Because I took note. Dia macam cerita Piramli kan, kita act semua tu, orang tu macam itu kan. Saya act pintu orang tu semua. Dan saya tahu untuk bergerak ke hadapan, I don't need 10,000 orang belakang saya. Saya perlukan 3 orang tu yang percaya dengan saya. That's it. It gave me that hunger to prove everybody wrong. But what was sad was when the people that you thought were your friends, actually they were just there for the ride. They were just there because these guys are number one, these guys are famous. These guys, we go to Indonesia, we meet more famous people, and we're in it lah kan. So bagi saya yang sunyi yang tu lah, and of course, when you're in a duo, of course you're gonna miss the other person because it's different. Now you go into a studio, it's a different studio, is a different sound engineer, and I'm alone. And when I don't know what to do, I don't have my big brother to ask, right? So it's like I really have to grow up quick. But I feel like, honestly, and this one is really off the documentary, I feel like after that, you know, with the things that happened, I'm really happy that I don't feel like it affected us, our friendship, or our love for each other. Because after that, I continued doing things for him outside of music that only a real friend would do. And I've been there, I've done that, you know, and I will still continue to do so. So sometimes it's bigger than just music and your career, you know, like real friendships that go a long way. Macam orang cakap, air dicincang takkan putus, kan? Macam tu lah. But to answer your question, for me, it was like, it was tough when you, that's why I don't really have a lot of friends from the industry. I don't. Saya tak berkawan dengan penyanyi, saya tak berkawan dengan actress. Kadang-kadang saya jumpa actress yang paling famous pun, saya tanya dia kerja apa. Oh, kerja apa eh? Manager dia macam, say, yo, I'm sorry. Like, I'm not here to, I'm here to work. Like, I know. So now, like my friends, are still the same friends from Darjah 1, kan? Ada from 1, from 2. Saya lebih senang berkawan dengan macam budak-budak bola, budak-budak Subang. Saya balik Subang, saya minum dekat tepi gerai, dekat mana-mana pun, tak ada orang kata saya, you know. And I think it gave me that, it really taught me like, hey man, sometimes, and not just for music industry, and for a lot of industries, I feel like when you're down and out, then you find, you meet your real friends, yeah. And also I learned that actually to achieve things in life or to be successful, you don't need to be friends with everyone, but you must respect everyone and you must be able to work with everyone. Itu je, kan? Dan tipulah kalau saya cakap semua kita dalam bilik ni best friend, kan? Tapi bila kita jumpa di acara-acara industri, you know, we work together. We respect each other's profession, and you know, we help each other, you know, achieve whatever we need to achieve. So it's just that it taught me I had to grow up lah really quick, and saya macam terbangun daripada mimpi angan-angan to the hard realities of life, which is fine. And it helped make me a better rapper. So after that, my music became, I'm not saying that my music before that was different, but after that I think it became more, and of course you're solo, and so you get to tell a story from your point of view. But after that I felt like, okay, I needed to go out there. I needed to, saya rasa saya macam kena berjalan lagi, kena tengok dunia lebih. Dan dalam saya melihat keluar, spirituality saya tu, spiritually pun saya lebih melihat ke dalam. Dan saya lebih, you know, that I took that journey, kan, without trying to sound too pious, but yeah, I feel like that was very important to take that spiritual journey dan faham, you know, mengenali diri lebih.
So some doors were closed to you lah bila after the split.
Yeah, some doors bukan nak cakap close. Yeah, definitely. Some doors were closed. Were they closed? Yeah, I would say so. I would think so. Like the same award shows don't call you anymore. You know what I mean? Like this TV stations don't call you anymore. Radio stations. But it's just business. I realize that too. Hey, it's just business. If you're, kalau dalam bola, dia perumpamaan dia, kalau you striker, you are only as good as the last goal you scored. You striker hebat macam mana pun, kalau 30 game main bola tak score, you're out, right? And As an artist, you're only as good as your last hit, which is fine. I like making hits, so. But it's okay. But it also taught me that kalau lagu tu tak hit pun tak apa, because I've been there. I can't go any worse than that. Janji orang suka, janji orang tak benci, tu je. Right? So for us now, like we have songs like Temasek, 16 weeks number 1, right? And then we have songs like Sunyi, nombor 13 je, highest cantik. But it's fine, I'm okay with that, because bila berkarya ni saya rasa penting untuk yang pertama sekali kita memenuhi kita punya kehendak kreatif kita sendiri sebagai karyawan, and also after that, you know, you hope that you can share that with your fans.
Okay, last question.
Jo, Phat tu dah tengok dah? Phat tu dah tengok ke? Jo, mungkin last question. Melihat jalan cerita hidup you yang dibentangkan di sebelah layar ni kan, betapa hebat ni jatuh bangun tu, you sendiri merasa macam mana? Kalau aku tengok, yalah, mana ada suka duka tu kan, you sendiri melihat perjalanan hidup you di situ.
Saya bersyukur yang saya masih dapat melakukan satu benda yang saya cintai, iaitu menghiburkan orang ramai. Every time I go on stage, every time I see, you know, the crowd smile and happy, that for me saya sudah cukup. Bila kadang-kadang saya keluar, fans datang cakap, this song helped me go through a tough period of time. I've had people come up to me and say like I was going through depression, I was suicidal. Like that's when I realized like, oh my God, like this music is powerful, you know. That's why I'm very, very careful with what I say in my songs. You know, I'm not gonna say reckless things because, and like now my fans, they are so young. Some of them are like my friends punya anak. Saya seminggu sekali saya dapat video macam anak-anak dia orang hafal lagu-lagu saya kan. So ni budak macam 3-4 tahun, you know, kids, you know, they get smarter and smarter, right? So yeah.
Okay, kita ambil gambar.
Okay guys, thank you so much guys for coming.